English story. Once upon a time, there lived a teenage boy with his grandfather. He is a runner and for whom success winning every race he was participating. He never worried about any other thing. The boy is famous in his village for his running capabilities and was popularly known as Incredible Dash. He never bothered about his grandfather. He was focusing only on himself and his success. One day there was a sporting event planned in his village. He was preparing himself for the running competition. On the day of the event, a large number of people have gathered to witness it. His grandfather also came to the ground. Crowds were eagerly waiting to see the boy race. But with his determination, he finished first in the race. People on the ground gave him a big round of applause. He felt proud and was top of his world, but his grandfather remained calm. After some other events, the race of 100-meter began. This time all the teenage boys were fitter than previous race. The race started. He ran full speed and finished the race first once again. The crowd once again gave thundering claps. He jumped all over the ground and was not bothered to give handshake to his fellow racers. But his grandfather remained calm without any reaction. He pleaded for another race. He was so confident that he may beat anyone in the race. His grandfather stepped in and showed two challenges to him, a blind girl and an aged man for a race. He said, "What is this? They are not my challenges." Grandfather replied, "Just race." The race started and he ran fast and finished the race, while the aged man and the blind girl were still standing in the starting line. With joy, he waved his hands to crowd, but they kept it silent, and there was no reaction from them. He asked his grandfather, "Why are people not clapping for me like the previous race?" The grandfather replied, "Start the race again with them." But this time, all three should cross the finish line at the same time. He stood in the middle and held their hands. Race started. They slowly walked and crossed the finishing line. The people on the ground gave a standing ovation. The boy asked his grandfather, "For whom the people are cheering? For is it for me or them?" Grandfather smiled and said, "This race which you have won the right now along with them, which is much more than the race you have run before. The people did not cheer for any one of you. They cheered for how you all three run the race. In life, what you are hungry for, it is success and winning all the races. Is it the only measurement in your life? The important thing here is who you are running against. If you keep winning against people who are not actual challenger, people will stop cheering for you. In the race, if you race against weaker and old people and you help them cross the finishing line, it will be the best race you could have ever run in your life. So, when you start running the race of life, it is not important whether you win the race, but it is important how you run the race. Most of us run the life race focusing only on our self-winning. We do not carry the people who need support from us to cross the finishing line. Instead, if we carry these people in the race along with us, there will be a beautiful life waiting for us in the finishing line. The race will be more memorable than the other race and is worth every second of it. Vocabulary words: incredible, synonym extremely good or big, popularly known as incredible dash. Word determination, synonym decision, but with his determination he finished first in the race. Word pleaded, synonym request, he pleaded for another race.